Girl, I'm not staying late today.
An hour later. A few moments later.
So you want to leave school on time and still be ready for tomorrow. Well, you need boundaries. And in today's video, I'm going to share 5 of the most effective boundaries you can use today. Welcome back to Educator University. I'm Annie. Let's get into it. The first tip to leaving on time is using a rubric to make sure that they can self-assess and peer assess before it even gets to you. This will save you time on grading. Not only are rubrics great for self-assessment and peer assessment, it also helps you in the grading process. You don't have to write detailed paragraphs of feedback. You can use the rubric to do that work for you. Using rubrics is a great way to get yourself leaving on time. Now you may ask, how do I make these rubrics? I don't have time. That's where number 2 comes in. Number 2 is about guarding your planning period. And if you use this time well, you can be intentional with your grading, which will save you so much time in the long run. But not only being effective with grading, but also planning and thinking through your lessons for the week, month, and unit. By using this time well, you allow yourself later on in the day to leave on time. If you're someone who loves to chat and connect and struggles with this during the planning period, one simple tip is to close your door. And I know it sounds a little antisocial, but people will understand that you need to get things done. By closing your door, you're giving a visual sign to people around you that you are working and you have things to do. And this will allow you to leave again on time. Now, let's say you've closed your door and you're ready to plan, but you get stuck on where to start or what to even plan. Well, that's where tip number 3 comes in. Tip number 3 is to ask for help, especially for you new teachers out there. If you are making things from scratch, you will be staying after school. So use your resources. There are so many people in your building or your district or somewhere in your circle of people that are willing to give you resources. Here's the thing. Sometimes with new teachers, they'll tell me, well, I don't want to do it the way this person's doing it. But that doesn't mean you couldn't glean or get something from this teacher that you could use for yourself. And in my experience, so many veteran teachers are willing to share with you all that they've done because they know what the struggle is and they've probably gotten help from somebody when they were first starting. So really ask teachers, hey, could you share with me this unit? Could you share with me what you're doing? And just keep asking because it's much easier to modify what someone has already done than to start with a blank slate. Now, along with having the confidence to ask for help, tip number 4 is about having the confidence to say no. Something else that can keep you staying late after school is saying yes to extra committees, jobs, duties that you are not contracted for. Whenever you are asked to do something additional, always think to yourself if you really, really want to do it. It is okay for you to say no to things that are unpaid or things that you don't think align with what you want to do. And if you're not sure how to say no in a way that is effective and professional, check out the video up here. I will link it. I did a whole video on how to say no in a great way. Let's say you've already done the first 4 tips. What is the last thing you need to do to leave on time? Well, it's simply leaving. But here's a tip that really helps many teachers. Set a timer on your phone 5 minutes before contract time ends. That way, when you hear that timer, you know it's time to start closing down. Put your computer away, turn the lights off, do a quick clean of your classroom, get your stuff, grab your lunch from the break room, whatever you need to do, that little timer will be a reminder for you to start getting going. Because even though we may have the best intentions, we need that little reminder to say, okay, it's time to leave. And if you followed all these steps, everything else will figure itself out tomorrow. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what teacher boundaries you're using to leave on time. And if you want to know more about boundaries and how important they are as a teacher, check out this video where I talk about how boundaries connect to burnout. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.